Today I'm going to show you how I trim my own hair. Welcome to Mountain Mama, a family lifestyle channel. Let's do this. First of all, I am not a professional hairdresser. I am not a licensed beautician. I am just simply sharing my own personal experience. I am a mom of 6. I didn't have money often to get my hair cut, so that's how I learned how to do it myself. And now I get it trimmed professionally. Maybe once a year I go to a box hair cutter store. I don't need to spend a lot of money on it because they're just trimming the ends. So maybe once a year I will go and have 2 or 3 inches trimmed off, and then every 6 weeks throughout the year I just trim it myself because it's more convenient and I'd rather spend the money on something else. And before I go any further, let me just say this. It's one of my pet peeves when women with long hair do not keep their hair trimmed. In my opinion, it's one of the best, one of the most healthiest things you can do for long hair is to keep it trimmed regularly. So I'm going to show you what my hair looks like before from the back. Alrighty then, here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is I divide my hair in half, and I have it parted where I naturally part it, kind of off to the side, and then I divide it in half and pull each half to the front. And it's combed, it's brushed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take maybe this back third section, this much, and then I'm going to take the bottom section of that and I'm going to pull it straight down, and then I'm going to gently pinch it so that the hair stays in place, and I'm going to lift it up, and then I'm going to take my scissors over the sink and I'm going to just trim about a ½ inch off. And then I'm going to put that piece behind me. So the piece I've cut is behind me, everything that's uncut is in front of me. So then I take the top section of that piece and I smooth it out and pull it down. And I'm going to hold it up, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to trim off the bottom ½ inch and throw it in the back. Okay, now I'm going to take this next section and I'm going to divide it, and I'm going to take the bottom half and pull it out smoothly, pinch it at the bottom, hold it up, and trim off about ½ inch. And then I'm going to put that piece behind me. This is the top piece of that section. Pull it down, pinch it at the bottom, and I'm going to cut off, I hope you can see this, still like that. I'm going to cut off ½ inch. Throw it in the back. Okay, I have one section left, and I'm going to divide it in half, top and bottom. And I'm going to pull this bottom piece down and then pinch it. So I'm holding it in place. I'm not putting layers in it. I'm just taking a ½ inch off the bottom. And that piece gets thrown in the back. And then I have this one piece left, and this is very important. I'm pulling it down and pinching it. So I'm cutting a ½ inch off the bottom. I'm not layering it. Hold it up. And I'm going to cut about a ½ inch off. And that side's done. Now I'm going to do exactly the same to this side. Now I'm gonna check it, See what it looks like? Does it look even? I think it looks pretty even. And I'll have you look at the back to see the after. I feel much better now. My hair is trimmed, it's kept neat, it's kept very healthy. And I would like to add one thing. Those small hairs going down the drain are not going to hurt it. It's the long hairs. I do not let any long hairs that end up in my sink go down the drain. I pull them out before I rinse the water because it's the long hairs that clog your drain. It's the long hairs that get wrapped around your sump pump if you have one and ruin the motor. Just a little advice from the plumber's wife. Okay, thanks for watching and please subscribe.